held on 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Ekeler. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. Second down and 8. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Throwing on second down, Daniels. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The motion man here is McLaurin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Washington first down.
We'll give it to Ekeler on the option. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run it once more with Ekeler. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and Even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and they can come up with a completion on one of the... passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The tight end Ertz in motion. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. The tight end Ertz in motion. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
1st and 10. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Ekeler now on 1st and 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run here with Ekeler. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Austin Ekeler. Touchdown, Washington. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Ekeler. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense.
And he's in. Dyami Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Hurts. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Here's 2nd and 6. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Here's Barkley, and this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Commanders 21, Eagles 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Has an opening. Past the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Hurts. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. The ball comes out. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Eckler. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2nd and 11. Again, it's Ekeler. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. They'll run. It's Ekeler. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw, Hurts. He keeps it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Ekeler. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Ekeler, 1st down, and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Running right up the gut, it's Ekeler. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Austin Ekeler. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Hurts to the air on first down. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Checking it down, this one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Ekeler. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Ekeler. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go back to Ekeler here on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Ekeler. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Throwing is hurt. No chance at all. He'll go down. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long. Hurts to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long. Hurts again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air again. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. It's second down. Hurts will try it again. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Commanders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
And the Washington first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The tight end Ertz in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now Jalen Hurts on second. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders.